Hey there, everybody. Chief Meteorologist Jason Boyer here in the Skywatch Weather Center. If you're watching from somewhere else, we're located here in Asheville at the ABC affiliate, and we certainly want to get you updated on what we are seeing here as this winter storm continues to evolve. I mean, this is the thing. We are watching as we speak a major winter storm take hold on much of the country, and you'll see the radar is very active still. A big picture shows all kinds of moisture falling with this storm, and it is just going to continue to be that way for several more hours. The storm still hasn't even gotten out of Texas, folks. I mean, that's how many more hours we're talking. The potential for more wintry weather here in the western Carolinas. I mean, it started yesterday around this time in Texas. It's still going in many areas of Texas, so it's going to be a while. Let's zoom in a little more here, and if you go down the I-40 corridor, you're definitely looking at some freezing rain here. That is the pink shaded areas. Freezing rain is a big concern not only for eastern Tennessee but here into western North Carolina. We have reports of sleet off to the east of Asheville, but things are looking less impressive in our mountains right now for the moisture. It's not terribly heavy, very light. However, drizzle is still going to accumulate as ice on elevated surfaces because these fine droplets are perfect for freezing to power lines and branches and cars and you name it. I mean, the roads are okay in some cases, but not all. I mean, the road temperatures are warmer because they've had chemicals and salt applied to them. Once the temperatures continue to fall and the night wears on, that may wear off and we might start to see some of the freezing rain accumulate on even treated roads. So be aware of that. That's why we urge you to stay home. But the idea is that we're getting a lull in the action. That's okay. This is more of the heavier precipitation falling in the southern Tennessee Valley. Notice it's rain, though. And that rain is also in store for you if you're in the southern mountains. I think you're going to be seeing rain eventually overnight tonight as the warmer nose of air is going to punch in. And that is starting to happen more from the south and west into the Tennessee Valley. So that will be a trend to watch and certainly hope for if you're down there in those southern mountain valleys. Let's show you what it looks like in terms of some of our cameras. We're going to go outside right now with our Hunter Subaru Skycam network and show you what it looks like. And obviously things are, well, they're wet, obviously, and icy. So wherever you see there's like a sheen on the roadways, that is definitely where we are looking at icy conditions. That is really everywhere here. Silva, Waynesville, now into Bryson City and into Brevard. I mean, very wet, but that's a lot of ice that has already accreted or accumulated on elevated surfaces, so we already have a glaze going in many cases. Let's play it out on the future radar again. The pink is the freezing rain. Some of the sleet still shows up on this model, but do know that sleet chances are greatest well to the east, I think, of I-26 for the rest of the night into the morning. Most of us are going to experience freezing rain if you're along I-26 or along 85 and even I-40 from Buncombe County north and northeast. But not everybody. Look at that. Warmer air, as we mentioned, punching into our southern mountains will keep things wet, but not icy in most cases there in the valleys. And even the high elevations are going to see some warmer temperatures. That's the trend over time east, but it's going to take many hours, I think, before we can warm up above freezing in Asheville, Hendersonville, and likely Brevard. So all those places and a little farther east are stuck. We're just kind of stuck in the cold at the surface, and that's just going to keep it as freezing rain or freezing drizzle in most cases. By 2 o'clock in the afternoon Sunday, look how much warmer it is out to the west versus all the areas east. But we are starting to see a transition to even warmer air in the eastern parts of the mountains and foothills. So that will help over time, but it's just going to be a little too late to help in the long run because really we're not warming above freezing until late day. But temperatures will eventually get above freezing late in the afternoon or evening on Sunday. And that helps because any ice that has already accumulated will start melting. Now, it can't all melt at once, so we watch for the temperatures to begin dropping again tomorrow night. This is the problem into Monday morning. We're going to be way below freezing Monday night, or I should say Sunday night into Monday morning. So get ready for more icy conditions in the morning. Let's take a look at the totals. Again, they're going to be very high south of I-40. I think we're going to have some crippling ice accumulations, more likely down into southern Henderson County, central Henderson County, southern end of Transylvania County along 64 between Lake Toxaway, Brevard, and Etowah. You get up into Fletcher, and we do have the potential to get more than half an inch of ice in Asheville, but I just think a lot of it is going to be thickest, if you will, farther south. And this is a look at the upstate. Those numbers, I'll go back and see if this loads a little better. Waiting for that data to update. Sometimes it takes a little longer, but the point is anything that you see below a quarter inch of ice is going to be better off than the heavier amounts that you see as well.